But one of the reflections I've had from those days is this a top-down or bottom-up process? Well, evidently, it's not one or the other. But we're certainly, I certainly think that's quite stark, the choices here, when negotiators resume tomorrow morning to try and do a top-down global deal. What about all the work that you and your partner organizations are doing? And Simon's majored on the private sector, but I think there's a lot of civil society action, and many of you are representing that this evening as well. There's a lot of action on the ground. We've heard about that. We've heard about that from the private sector. We've heard about that from civil society. And where are the solutions happening, and where is the action being taken? Knowledge management is critical. In one sense, knowledge management, or access to that knowledge, is the glue that holds CDKN together across the 30-plus countries in which we're now working, the 100 or more projects which we have underway. And we're very keen to tell that story with you and to ensure that access to knowledge of the highest quality is made available. We need to do this with you as a diverse group, and I think we've started strongly working with government in particular. That's how demand is articulated by governments, Ministers of Environment typically, and so I was very pleased to see some of you here that are leading on climate change for your governments. But I don't think you can do your job on your own in government. You need support from the broader body politic, from civil society, from legislators, from the judiciary. We've been hearing about the role of law in the Climate and Law Conference in the university over the weekend. So it's about a very broad set of stakeholders, and it's not one or the other. And CDKN is very keen to take a very plural approach to who we work with to drive the broader solutions. And I think this comes out strongly. We launched yesterday a series of papers, which is an attempt to, in a quick way, summarize some of the key success stories of where change is happening around the world through various actors. And one of the lessons that comes out strongly in that, of course, is partnerships are critical. Partnerships between national government and local government, partnership between the public sector and private sector. And if access to the opportunities to tackle and manage climate change, or access to the opportunities for a low-carbon future, are to reach society broadly, then civil society will play a critical role. We've learned this over the years in development, and we mustn't forget this in our work on climate change.